Welcome back, Bold and the Beautiful fans. Monday, September 29th, brings secrets, confrontations, and shocking twists. At Bill's mansion, Luna and Elektra clash in a fiery showdown over Will. Meanwhile, Deacon and Taylor form an unexpected bond that could change everything, and in the shadows, Sheila faces threats that may shatter her marriage. Three storylines collide, setting the stage for drama that could reshape lives in Los Angeles. At Bill Spencer's opulent estate, the tension is so thick it could choke the air. This isn't just another heated conversation, it's the eruption of months of suspicion, jealousy, and desperation. Elektra Forrester storms in with Will Spencer at her side, her eyes blazing with fury. She's done playing polite, and she's certainly done pretending Luna has a rightful claim to Will's future. Luna, visibly shaken but still defiant, clutches her growing pregnancy like a shield of destiny. She declares boldly that Will is her baby's father, that nothing Elektra says or does can erase the truth. Luna paints a picture of a future filled with stability and love, insisting she and Will raise their child together as a family. But Elektra isn't swayed. Her words cut like a blade, each sentence laced with contempt. She's not just challenging Luna's fantasy, she's dismantling it. And here's the twist. Luna thinks her pregnancy is her armor, but Elektra shows that it might just be her greatest vulnerability. The energy in the room shifts. Will, standing uncomfortably between two women who claim his loyalty, becomes the embodiment of conflict, his guilt, his duty, his affection all colliding. The mansion becomes a battleground, a pressure cooker of clashing wills. Every glare, every word, every breath feels like it could ignite a physical fight. This isn't just a spat. It's the opening salvo of a war for Will's heart, his future, and his child. Do you think Luna's unshakable belief will keep her standing, or will Elektra's fiery, relentless attack expose cracks in her armor? Comment below. Are you Team Luna or Team Elektra? While the mansion simmers with fury, elsewhere another storm brews, one quieter, but perhaps even more powerful. Deacon Sharp, usually brash and guarded, seeks out Taylor Hayes. It looks like a spur-of-the-moment counseling session, but in reality, it's an emotional confession he's been bottling for far too long. Deacon lays out the truth in raw, staggering detail. Luna's survival against all odds, the deception Sheila wove to conceal it, and the tangled web of lies he himself became ensnared in. Taylor listens intently, her face a mixture of shock and deep compassion. Every revelation draws her further in, peeling back layers of secrets she never thought she'd hear. But what makes this scene remarkable isn't just the content of Deacon's confession, it's the vulnerability behind it. For once, Deacon isn't performing, manipulating, or deflecting. He's opening his heart, risking judgment, and in doing so, creating a bridge to Taylor. And Taylor, instead of recoiling, leans closer. This is a woman who's spent years healing others, often at the expense of her own happiness. Now, she sees someone in Deacon who needs healing just as much as she does. Their chemistry isn't about romance yet, it's about honesty, trust, and two wounded souls recognizing each other's scars. Fans, remember Brooke Logan's cryptic words? That fate would hand Taylor a brand new chapter in life? It feels like that moment is here. Could Deacon, of all people, be the man to pull Taylor into her future? Taylor finally breaking free from Ridge's shadow, while Deacon discovers redemption through her acceptance. A pairing no one expected, but perhaps one the show desperately needs. Do you see Taylor and Deacon as the next great B&B couple, or as a disaster waiting to happen? And while Deacon and Taylor forge something new, Sheila Sharp feels the ground crumbling beneath her. At Il Giardino, she faces Lee Finnegan, a woman who knows exactly how to get under her skin. Sheila tries to keep her composure, but her mask is slipping. Her marriage is strained, her lies are unraveling, and now, the unthinkable looms. Deacon may no longer belong to her. For Sheila, losing Deacon isn't just heartbreak, it's existential. He's her anchor, her proof that she can still cling to a semblance of normal life. Without him, everything she's built collapses. And if Sheila has proven anything over decades, it's this: when she feels cornered, she doesn't surrender, she strikes. This sets up a terrifying possibility. If Deacon shifts toward Taylor, Sheila could spiral into the darkest corners of her psyche. We've seen it before: when abandoned, she becomes unpredictable, violent, even lethal. Taylor knows Sheila's history better than most, which means their paths crossing again could ignite a rivalry more explosive than ever. The stakes are clear. If Deacon embraces a future with Taylor, Sheila may retaliate in devastating ways. Will she sabotage Taylor's career? Threaten her family? Or perhaps manipulate Luna, exploiting her fragile state to destabilize everyone around her? Fans, this is where the danger lies. Sheila isn't just jealous, she's desperate. And desperation in her world often means blood. So, tell me, if it comes down to war, who will Deacon stand beside, the unpredictable wife pulling him into darkness, or the compassionate doctor pulling him into the light? When you step back and connect all the threads of Monday's episode, the picture that emerges isn't just dramatic, it's chilling. This isn't a series of isolated conflicts. It's the groundwork for a much bigger war that will ripple across families, marriages, and generations. Take Elektra and Luna's fiery clash. On the surface, it's a battle over one man, one baby. But in truth, it's a collision of dynasties. The Forresters and the Spencers aren't just names, they're legacies. What begins as a fight for Will's loyalty could transform into a scandal powerful enough to stain both families for years to come. Imagine the fallout if the truth about Luna's claims, or Elektra's fury, goes public. Every headline, every whisper in Los Angeles society could tip the balance of influence in this high-stakes game. Meanwhile, Taylor and Deacon are wading into uncharted waters. Their connection is fragile but undeniable. Vulnerability can be as dangerous as passion, and together they're sparking something that could unravel Sheila's carefully constructed world. If Deacon shifts toward Taylor, it won't just hurt Sheila emotionally, it could dismantle the one anchor that's been keeping her grounded. And fans know Sheila unmoored is the most dangerous Sheila of all. Which brings us to Sheila herself. She isn't simply jealous, she's teetering on the edge of madness. With paranoia gnawing at her and her instincts pushing her toward violence, she's like a storm cloud waiting for the right flash of lightning to unleash destruction. 3 storms circling over Los Angeles: Elektra's rage, Taylor's compassion, Sheila's paranoia. It's only a matter of time before they collide. And when they do, nothing will be left untouched. The question isn't whether the storm is coming. It's how much it will destroy when it finally hits. And so, bold and beautiful fans, Monday, September 29th, isn't just another day in Los Angeles, it's the spark that lights the fuse. Every storyline we've seen today carries the weight of tomorrow's chaos. Elektra has declared war on Luna, her fiery determination making it clear that she won't be cast aside quietly. Luna, meanwhile, stands her ground, clinging to her vision of a family with Will. But we all know in B&B, dreams like that rarely come true without blood, betrayal, or heartbreak. Taylor and Deacon's bond is just beginning, but already it threatens to upend the balance of power. Their shared honesty feels like a lifeline for both of them, but could also become a dagger pointed at Sheila's already fragile heart. And Sheila, always the wild card, is circling like a predator. She's desperate, unpredictable, and perhaps more dangerous than ever. If she feels abandoned, her retaliation could be catastrophic. Will she strike at Taylor? Manipulate Luna? Or even turn on Deacon himself? The possibilities are endless and terrifying. So I'll leave you with this. Who survives the fallout when storms like these collide? Will Taylor and Deacon's fragile connection blossom into romance, or crumble under Sheila's wrath? Can Luna truly hold her ground against Elektra's relentless assault? Or will Elektra prove to be unstoppable? Drop your predictions in the comments, let's get the theories rolling. And if you're hooked on this kind of drama, hit that like button and subscribe, because if you think today's episode is explosive, the weeks ahead will leave you breathless.